is not the job of your partner to fix your shit. That is your job.
Women try to look at other women and then give them passes for their bullshit that they do. Because when you see women who do a lot of bullshit, or some shit I'm about to name, we'll go down the list of shit that motherfuckers look at. Serious. Because for some strange reason, y'all looking at Russell Wilson, but you're not looking at Sierra. But that is what men do, because we look at women. So, in 2002, Sierra dated Lakeith Thompson. That's in 2002. In 2003, she dated the singer Lloyd. This is both infamous people. That's 2003 to 2004. In 2005, she dated Bow Wow. That's 2005 to 2006. In 2007, she dated 50 Cent. That's from 2007, and they was on and off again from 2007 to 2010. In 2011, she dated Trey Songz. In 2012, she dated Amari Stoudemire. I ain't even got the Future. I haven't even got to him. And if you're missing something, I want you to notice why I keep saying the date. The dates. And in 2014, she dated Cam Newton. So there's a lot of women who got their chests beaten out talking about, well, all he did was pick the woman who been ran through.
You can't say that.
I did and I will, and that's what we think. So we said, like, this is the thing. This is the thing that a lot of women sit here and keep trying to say this shit about Russell Wilson. Just because in any other scenario, so I'm gonna give a different scenario to make it all come clean. Because even for, I believe you, but I'm not sure, so I don't want to put words in your mouth. So when we took someone like Laura Harvey, who we all openly look at as a hoe or a whore, she dated P. Diddy, both of P. Diddy's sons, Future, Trey Songz, and Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan just dumped her ass to go with the girl he really wants to be with. Because we all know universally as men, you do not wife a whore.
Statistics are done, and there are very few two-parent households. Most kids are raised by a single woman.
The honeymoon stage ends, you start like really seeing the true colors of your partner, and you're also not in this vibe that you just love them so much you're like blinded by love in a sense, and like anything they do is just good enough. I feel like once you get over that honeymoon stage, you start talking about boundaries or like kind of figuring out what doesn't work and what needs to change. And I feel like it's a really hard time because you start to feel like, oh my god, wait, are we even compatible? Like, why isn't this working? Like, why are we fighting so much? But I think it's just because you're so comfortable with each other and you start to like really bring out your actual self. And then that's where you can start to see like problems with whatever it is, like communication or problem solving or something like that. I feel like those things really become apparent.
Would you be okay with your significant other rarely posting you?
As long as I'm being posted, like, once in a while, I wouldn't really mind. It honestly depends how much they use social media. Because if they're not, like, actively on social media and they, like, post me once, like, okay, cool, whatever. But if you're posting every fucking day,
and I'm
only being posted, like, once a month, that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to, like, hide me at that point.
Cause on the real,
I don't want to be married. I don't want to be in a relationship. On the real, so if a man is gonna pay my bills, if he's gonna do what I want him to do, then so be it. I don't want you to be my boyfriend. Looking for a husband.
You can't say with them. You can't say they because I love you.
Did I ever say I was? I'm on his fucking life insurance.
So
why am I not who he's married to?
So how's he toxic to pay your bills? So how is he toxic?
He's toxic to his wife. He's not toxic to me. He does what the fuck I tell him. If I text him right now and tell him give me $200, he's gonna do it. He's toxic to his wife.
But you don't think you're selling yourself short?
Because I say a nigga is toxic don't mean he's toxic to me. That's your problem. I'm not saying it personally. He's not toxic to me. Clearly he's toxic to his fucking wife.
Why are you dealing with a nigga like that, son?
What can we do his wife?
Shay. Shay. It's
the fuck is you talking about?
How's that not your business, bro?
Man. Why do I care if this man want to cheat on his
list and say I want all these things and all these requirements in a man?
Yeah.
So then you're listening and thinking, okay, so she wants a guy that does this, so I'm going to do this. Like you can then mold yourself into potentially being that person that I want to be. That's not actually you.
100%. But the thing with that is that strategy can only last for so long because you can't pretend to be something you're not for too long. After a while, you get found out.
Ladies, do you know there's a difference between fighting for you and fighting over you? It ain't. As a man, I don't mind fighting for you, but I refuse to fight over you. It still ain't. If we walking arm in arm, right, and somebody walks up and he gets disrespectful, oh, step aside, babe. I'm finna handle this. Because he need to watch his mouth. That's fighting for you. But if a man is giving you unwanted attention and you letting him in, you know how stupid I would be to fight over you?
Reason would it be okay for in an adult relationship for one person to kick the other one out?
If this is someone you want to be with, never.
Once you kick them out, it's over.
Potentially.
So unless it's abuse, like you're in danger, we need to try to remember not to use your home as like a threat.
Usually when people start dating and they decide they want to live together, it's someone saying, come live with me.
Yeah. So it's
very rarely it happens, but very rarely it's like, oh, we should live together. Let's go look for a place together. And then we move in together. But for the most part, it's, I have a place. There's more than enough space for you. Come on in. You know, and no matter what, your partner is saying, you know, this is our place now. We're splitting bills, whatever the case is. But then the minute something goes left, now it's get out of my place. And that feeling, it's like a, you know, a punch to the gut.